so people can find the live stream. Here we go. So yeah, we're live right now. Sorry about that. Yeah, we've got 3 Norns in the world. Oh no, we've got 4 Norns actually. We've got the mother and father Norns. What are they called? Let me just check. Oh yeah, Krusty, after Krusty the Clown, and we've got Confetti. And we've also got the son called Ronald, like Ronald McDonald, the McDonald's clown, and we've got this guy as well. I mean, this girl called Aqua. Yeah, the last thing I did was for my birthday. I was doing like a birthday countdown thing. I decided to play this game because it was actually 10 years since I actually received it on my birthday this year. To be perfectly honest, I was playing it before my birthday because you can download it free. But that was the day I actually received all the Creatures games, because previously I only owned the second one, Creatures 2, and it's a good game, but it's just incredibly unstable, and I would have done a live stream of it, but it's just, it refuses to run for some reason on Windows 10. I did manage to actually fix the issue with it, how could I say it? Yeah, it had an issue where it'd lag really badly, but all I had to do was reduce the resolution of my screen, and then it just worked perfectly. But yeah, it crashes a lot on startup. I've not been able to fix it, I don't know why. But anyway, enough of that. Yeah, we've got a modded world. We've got this, what's it called? I can't even see the name. It basically expands the main atrium. The main hub area, so you've got an area below and an area at the top. We've also got 3 metarooms installed. This is C12DS, which is basically a port of the Creatures 1 world. It's very, very big and very beautiful, and a lot of time and effort went into making this. There's also a C2 to DS, but that's never been finished. It's sort of been put on the back burner, and no one's actually managed to finish it and get it all completed. I don't mind this world, it's just that it sometimes feels a bit unnecessarily large when I've already got other worlds as well. I was thinking of actually uninstalling it because I don't really use it that often. The actual Norns you get in the game look a bit out of place. You do get the Creatures 1 breeds, but like I said in the last stream I did, they have a nasty habit of kind of screwing up a bit when they breed. With the other Norn breeds, like the body parts get disjointed and stuff, and it looks pretty horrible. You get like floating arms and floating heads and stuff, and it's not very nice to look at. But yeah, apart from that, we've got this bigger meta room by a user called Pillar, and she's also done well, not made entirely by Pillar. She worked on it with a few other people, I believe. But yeah, it's really nice and it's very large, and it's full of stuff as well, loads of little creatures and stuff, which is quite rare because most meta rooms that are released these days usually tend to be quite minimal. Mostly just a room for the user to add stuff to, since the invention of the garden box, which is an add-on that allows you to like place plants and stuff and patches of mushrooms and whatnot. But yeah, we originally had 2 Grendels in here, but one of them, she died. I don't know, both of them might have died, but I'm not sure. Yeah, they got stuck in this little area down here, and they were too dumb to figure out a way to get out. Yeah, we've got this computer here, the Grendel computer. It's pretty cool. It lets you through loads of websites and stuff, and yeah. Oh yeah, I got the desert as well, which is an add-on to that room. That's quite nice. I like the art style and stuff. What's this little thing here? I think it dispenses stuff. Oh, it dispenses seeds. But yeah, we got these free metarooms. I also downloaded a couple of others. As you will have seen on the last stream I did, I had a bit of a hassle downloading stuff because I had to literally open up Waterfox, which I use as a web browser, and like just download stuff through that while I was running the stream, and it got a bit complicated because the window, because when I had opened the files in WinZip, it had a nasty habit of appearing on this monitor and taking up the space, and it was annoying. So I decided to do that before all this, before I started streaming this time. Yeah, they used to have a server system, this, where you could like send Norns to each other and and talk to other users and stuff. But it's been offline now for nearly 10 years, and there's actually been a third party one in development, but it's not finished yet. But I'm hoping we'll eventually see it being finished, because I really used to like the online feature. You could basically send a Norn to anyone in the world who had the game running on, connected to the server, and it's cool. And to be perfectly fair, before I even started doing it, connecting it to the internet, I downloaded a login disabler because I didn't used to have internet when I first got this game. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I guess it was too expensive at the time. We got it the year after though, but yeah, we didn't have the internet at the time. I don't know how I managed. But yeah, I just downloaded a login disable thing. You actually get one with Creatures C1 to DS. You can download another one as well, that's made by another user. But I'm just using Norn with C1 to DS at the moment. But yeah, we got some new stuff installed. Let me see. We've got the doozers and stuff, but I'm not really a big fan of them because they get a bit annoying. And we got well, that's not a meta room, that's an expansion to the Ettins Desert in the Creatures 1 ship, which I haven't got at the moment, because you can either choose to do the Capillata, which is this spaceship on its own, or you can dock it to the Creatures 3 ship. But I'm just currently doing it on its own. There's an issue with the Creatures 3 ship where in the Norn terrarium where the Norns live, the clouds have a habit of crashing the game, and like there's a feature in this game called auto kill, which like if an object behaves weirdly, it'll just delete it. But for some reason, when you run the game in a windowed mode, it doesn't get enabled by this default, which is a bit annoying. You could run it in full screen mode, but I wouldn't recommend that at all because it just looks horrible, because there's no option to change the resolution. The game just defaults to 640 by something, I don't know what it is, and it just looks stretched and ugly, and it doesn't look nice at all, and it really lags as well. But yeah, we've got this Norn Garden, which I think is one of the best rooms you can get for the game. I might install it now actually if it doesn't crash. I don't think it's going to crash, but it'll be nice to see it. So yeah, we've got the Norn Garden 1 now. There's actually, how many are there in total? Yeah, I think there's 4 Norn Garden rooms. They've got Norn Garden 1, which I've just installed now. And we've got Norn Garden. I'm sorry about this, I've got a bit of a sore throat today, and as everyone knows, my throat has a habit of playing up when I'm recording, and I have to keep clearing it. Yeah, we've got Norn Garden 1, Norn Garden 2, which you have to buy. I did buy this, but I don't think it's available anymore to buy from the store, which is a shame. Yeah, you need a password for it. I don't know if you can buy it. I don't know if the password gets emailed to you or something, but you need a password for it. Yeah, I'm going to install this. I don't know if it's probably going to ask me for a password now. I'm not sure if it'll actually appear on the screen, and that's a bit of an issue for me. Because then everyone will know what password I'm using. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it can see the password, unfortunately, so I won't be able to use this room because I don't want it to give the password away. But yeah, I won't be able to use the second one, unfortunately. To be perfectly honest, it's an alright room, but the ecosystem's really unbalanced because you get like you get all the animals and stuff in it have a habit of dying out. It's a shame really because it's a nice room. I don't know. I'd say I prefer the first one though. But the second one's not as big. Actually, I don't know. I can't really remember. I'd install it. Maybe I'll do that another time. I just don't want people seeing the password. But anyway, we've got Norn 4. We've got the Xmas room now. Now, as this is a countdown to Christmas, I thought it might be a good idea to install this. And it just adds a little door in here, and you get a little room. It's not too bad. It's a bit small, and there's not really much to do. You can have these little creatures called pokles. And they're pretty cute. They've got this snow globe, and you press this. That's nice. Yeah, Norns can actually teleport into it, and they always like the snow, and they always try to catch it and stuff. But yeah, we've got this Christmas room. It's a bit underwhelming, but it's nice. The sprites are all nice to say. It's quite a relatively old room. Yeah, we've got Norn 4. You have to do a give to get special thing for this, where you have to give to charity or do some kind of some charitable acts, pretty much. It's not mandatory to download it, but it is a good idea to do something to get access to it. And what's this here? There we go. I was wondering what that room was. I get it now. Yeah, you don't have to, it turns out you don't have to install you don't have to input the password to use Norn 2. Yeah, that's funny that, and I've never realised that before. But yeah, it just installs a thing there, but that's good that. I didn't even need to use the password. But yeah, it is a lot bigger than the first one. Yeah, it is. You got these gotcha fawns, which are like, they're just fawns, and like if Norns go past them, they catch them, and it's annoying. I don't know if they kill them or anything, but it's. And we've got this trapper plant which can eat. No, it's not a trapper, but I forgot what it's called. But you it can eat Norn eggs. Not enough for that. Yeah, I'll install pillars in improved faith places because I don't really like the order these are in. What has it done? Oh, there we go. Yeah, this toolbar thing does get a bit annoying. So yeah, how does this work? Here we go. You can change the order that they're in. But I think I'll change that too. I'll put that before because that's sort of the main hub room. Yeah, this is Norn 4. I didn't really show this off. It's pretty much just an aquatic version of the Norn Garden. It's nice and big. You've got lots of fish and stuff. You actually get an aquatic. He actually made an aquatic Norn breed. The person who was behind this. I've actually got it installed. I might hatch some. They're called Aquanorns. What does this do? Oh yeah, this. Yeah, you get these little thingies that help you with the room. You get these portals, which are portals pretty much. They can they're basically just walking portals. I don't know if like a little thingy comes out, a little turtle thing. You can basically just use them as a portal system around the world. What else have we got? What are these called? Weedy. Oh yeah, you can use these to get rid of the weeds, like these. Yeah, pretty nifty. I like the little springy noise as well. So yeah, pop that down there. We've got one other as well, which is called Womboen. Oh, that's the wrong one. It's called Wombo, and what he does is... Where is it now? That's weird. Yeah, we've got this other one called Wombo, and he can like dispense seeds and stuff. So yeah, that's about it. There's another button down there, but it doesn't do anything. And we've also got this door here, so maybe they were planning on doing another room at some point. Well, who knows? So yeah, let's get back to the Norns instead of waffling on about the rooms and stuff. Yeah, we've only got 4 Norns, but where's the other one gone? Oh, there he is. Get back there. See if we can try for another baby. Yeah, I can have a little scroll now for our breeds. Oh, the apple Norns. Oh yeah, I spoke about them last time. Aquanorns. These are the aquatic Norns I was talking about. I'm not sure what kind of genome they use, because most of the breeds release these... Oh, she's saying she likes me. Yeah, most of the non-breeds released these days tend to use this special kind of genome called CFE, which is like enhanced intelligence and stuff. But I'm not sure if these actually use it. But I don't know. I really can't be bothered going to see if I can download it. I don't know if I could manage having some of these as well, because it might just mean more work, but I'm not sure. Well, anyway, we got... What else have we got? Oh, we got the Dream Norns, which have issues, which I've already spoken about. Knack Mac Bibble. Oh yeah, these we had an issue with these last time where they wouldn't use the correct sprites, so I don't think I'll be using them. Saber-tooth Norns, they're good, even though they don't, even though they have a habit of killing each other. Pink Poodle Ettins, these are pretty funny. These I might add some of these. These were made by the same person who did the the Aquanorns. There aren't that many Ettin breeds around actually. Well, ones that use custom sprites anyway. Typically, you get Norn breeds that use unique custom sprites, which are usually 3D modelled or drawn, and then you get the breeds that are usually recolours, which are existing sprites that have been altered some way, which aren't bad. They can sometimes get some good results, and then you get the genetic breeds, which just use pre-existing sprites and don't need any new sprites or sprite sets or anything, and are mostly about genetics and stuff. And I've actually made a couple of those myself. I've not got them installed at the moment, but I made some aquatic Norns called Salamander Norns for docking station, and the last ones are made with the Albion Ant Norns for Creatures 2, which they're quite good, but obviously suffer from the flaws that Creatures 2 Norns do, where they're not the brightest bunch, and these seem to have a lot of issues with survival skills. And I've actually just noticed, I've not noticed this before, this door at the top here, so I'll see where it goes. Oh, it goes straight there. That's cool. I didn't know it went all the way there. But yeah, we've got an option here. We can either fill it with nothing, water, or... Oh, actually no, that's wrong. You could either fill it with... I think this is salt water. Yeah. Salt water, fresh water and atmosphere. And the art for this was by Jessif, it says. Yeah, we can have just have no water pretty much. So it'd be a good place to keep any Aquanorns that we have. I'm not too sure. I might make it into a little aquarium, but I haven't really got any fish or anything to add to it. I haven't got the, what's it called, the marine terrarium installed, terrarium whatever, from Creatures Free, which has a lot of fish in it. Anyway, let's get to the Ettins. Yeah, the Ettin voices are pretty much just pitched down Norn voices. Actually, no, we can't leave them in there. They'll end up starving to death. So, what? Oh, just give me a second to sneeze. Pardon me. I think I'm starting with a cold. Yeah, there's not very many toys for the Ettins in here, which is a shame. Or food, for that matter. I know you can get this. Actually, there's this little dispenser here. This might be good. It basically listens to, like, if a Norn or an Ettin or a Grendel says it's hungry for something, it'll dispense it for them. Now, what was I looking for? No, I was just going through these, wasn't I? Stinger honeycomb. Oh, that's, who made that? I think Laura made that. I'm not too sure. She helps me out with the. I currently run a Creatures Discord server, and she helps me out with the admin duties. Where did it go? It might have got in my inventory. No, I don't know where it is. That's strange. Oh, I know what it is. It like makes the stingers that you get in here, if they escape, they like make nests and stuff, and if they make a nest, it'll make the nest drop. Stinger honeycomb. I don't know if that is made by Laura, but I don't know. There's a clock there. I don't think the clock will be much use for these. Who made that? I can't remember. I apologise if I've not actually given anyone credit for speaking stuff. Oops. I don't think it was Laura who made that actually. Oh, that was from a website called the Mobile Array, but that doesn't appear to be online anymore. Yeah, we've got a lot of great add-ons. I'm not going to install Terra Pluvialis because that for some reason has a nasty habit of crashing the game. So yeah, that's about it. That's about it really. We've got installed. Got the Popping Papas. Yes, we have. I didn't want to install too much because otherwise I just end up having loads of things that I can't really do anything with. I don't bother with. What else have we got? Mecha Grendel. That's good for the Hardman Norns because they like to attack Grendels, and so it gives them a bit of a thing to take the frustration out on. But yeah, it's really nice this. I mean, just adding this little bit at the bottom makes the room so much bigger. And these are good as well because you can like make them inactive or turn them off and stuff. No, what? Make them inactive or leave them on and stuff. Oh, there we go. Where we are, got a Norn coming in. I think she's playing with the door. They have a habit of doing that. It's a bit disappointing at the moment because we've not really had any more baby Norns born. They don't seem to be interested in reproducing. You can download a. Well, I think I got it installed. What's it called? A Cupid's Lyre, which helps to, if you play it, all the Norns in the vicinity of it'll start wanting to mate. But it can lead to overpopulation. I might as well tell him to push Norn, which is basically means kiss or activate. Oh, she's pregnant. Oh, I just said that she loved him. Yeah, they're strange Norns. One minute they're saying they love each other, and then the next minute they're absolutely smacking the snot out of each other. And now she's saying she loves me. So it's all love all around. Oh, that Ettin's annoying me. I don't know, I might better leave. Like, is it a male or a male or oh, it's a male Ettin. And he's slapping it for some reason. I might as well just let the Ettins just have a free roam around the world. They're not going to be doing much harm. Although he's a bit scared because that Norn started slapping him. And she's laying another egg. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of a Norn or any creature being killed by an Ettin. I think they're probably the most peaceful race in the entire game. Now where's that female Grendel gone? Oh, she's down there again. That's strange. Yeah, down here we've also got a room we can change the attributes of. Oops. Oh, yeah, we've got a room we can change the attributes of this aquarium place. What does this do? I think it dispenses like little animals and stuff. Yeah, we've got our second birth now, which is a male. I thought we should call him. Let's just call him Nicholas because it's near Christmas time and the proper name for Father Christmas is Saint Nicholas. I don't know how often I'm going to be doing these streams. I find it quite enjoyable because I don't have to worry about going over any time limits or anything. I can just sit back and play. I might do another game at some point, but I'm just doing Docking Station right now because I've not been able to play it in months. I mean, it's an alright game. Some people might not enjoy it though, because it's not really that action-packed. It's mostly just sitting back and observing. Unlike some games where there's always action and stuff, and you're always getting involved. But I suppose there is in this game, as if any Norns come down with illnesses or anything, you've got to be quick. You've got to act quick in order to cure them and make sure they don't spread the disease. But I find that it's a lot more prevalent in the first game. Because in the last two games, Docking Station and Creatures Free Docking Station, you've got a lot more tools at your disposal. Like that hover duck thing, which you can dispense a. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, like it dispenses it can dispense a healing chemical that heals any diseases. Whereas in the first two games, it's pretty much just about keeping the Norns alive and making sure they're giving them herbs to eat and stuff like that. I wonder if we've got Santa Norn. Yeah, we have Santa Norns. These were obviously released Creatures 1. There's two versions of them. There's the Santa Norns released in 1996 and the ones in 97. I think these are the 97 ones, I'm not sure. It's a shame they never really did anything about like this again for the rest of the Creatures games. They didn't really release Santa Norns for. Well, they released one Santa Norn for Creatures 2, but it was like he couldn't breathe. Breed. And there weren't any female sprites for them, which is the same for the first one as well. There weren't any female sprites for the female Santa Norn. But yeah, we've got some Santa Norns to help celebrate the festive season. Let's call him Santa. No, actually, no. Santa, no. See if I can call him Father Chris. No. I'll call him Chris actually. It's short for Christmas. Chris, and what can we call her? Holly. Yeah, Christmas Holly. Yeah. I don't know if they'll. I might try breeding them with the other Norns, but they might come about. The babies might come out a bit funny because of the way the body data is handled. Those two Ettins down here. Well, we can check. Let's just check in this room. Yeah, the trees started to grow. These fruit things. Let's see what they're called. Oh, they're apples. And that's a flower that, and it changes depending on what the season is, which is pretty neat. It is a nice room, this, but it does get a bit. I think it's a bit barren. I better put those fish back. Yeah, you get these weeds as well, which is kind of annoying. You've got this thingy here, this little planet thing, and if a Norn goes near it, it might catch a ride and ride down this big branch thingy. Apart from that, let's go. Anyway, just go back to the Norns. I don't know. I was going to say something there, but I forgot. But I might put the live stream to an end soon. It's been okay. It's been alright. We managed to get a couple of. We managed to get a couple of new creatures in the world. We got the Santa Norns, which I'm probably gonna be anticipating when they breed. We're gonna get some pretty horrific results. If I could now, I'd show everyone some of the most horrific Norns ever made, thanks to the dodgy body data and stuff. But unfortunately, I don't think I can unless I find them on the internet. I'm gonna have a look. Hang on. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick search. I do know I got a really bizarre Norn once, a very fat one, and she was like, because she used sprites from the Creatures Village to DS Norn Pack, and the Creatures Village Norns are absolutely massive. They're about 10 times the size of the normal Norns. And so when I bred one with a regular Norn, like a belly kind of came out incredibly massive, and she looked like she'd eaten about 1,000 pies or something like that. I can't seem to find anything at the moment for the body data issues. We got I found one. Well, that's not a body data issue. Let's have a look on Creatures Cave, see if there's anything on there. Ooh, let's have a look. Like the most hilarious ones are where the head's floating away from the body. Oh yeah, we've got this one here. It's not really much of an issue, it's just like the Ettins' feet are a bit, how do we put it, a bit floating. Oh, what's this one here? Oh, we got some good ones here, some good body data screw ups here. We got this one. It's just a floating head. Yeah, we got that one. Oh, someone's died. Oh, it's a Grendel. Well, it's inevitable, really. They're not the brightest things in the world when it comes. Well, this genome that I'm using isn't. So yeah, we had that horror show there, and we've got an even worse one here. For a Creatures 1 Norn. It's just, I don't even know what to say for that. That's just, it's just, I don't understand it. It's just like the body's just floating. It's like something out one of these fantasy games with like the maybe floating arms or something. I don't know, but it's just horrific. Yeah, there was just some body data horror stories when it comes to Creatures Docking Station. I'm not really seeing that many issues with the other games with the body data. This game seems to have the most prevalent issues. I can't really. No, I don't think I better find any more. I think I might have done one actually. Oh yes. Yeah, that's apparently a Norn, according to the game. That was actually posted that 7 years ago. Yeah, pink blob. Yeah, that's basically what happens when the body data goes wrong in Creatures Docking Station. Yeah, and just one more. I'll just show that fat Norn that I got that time, which was wow. That's 8 years. No, how old is that? That's years old. So 8 years. I think that's 8 years old. This one. But yeah, that's what happens when you breed a converted Norn from Creatures Village with a regular docking station Norn. It's pretty horrific. It's like she's got some kind of tumour or something growing in her stomach. She's dragging along the ground. Let's close that for now. Yeah, I think she broke the door as well, which is why the symbols are all greyed out. And that's another nasty habit they have, the Creatures Village conversions. They have a nasty habit of breaking the doors because of how big they are. Anyway, let's close that for now. Yeah, that's all I'm going to show you for now for the body data gone wrong. If anyone does have any images that would like to show me, just send them in and I'll show them. Yeah, I'm probably gonna. How long have we been streaming for? I think we've been streaming for nearly an hour now, so I'm probably gonna be wrapping things up in a minute. Yeah, I hope everyone's, as always, I hope everyone's enjoyed it. I'm gonna probably. I don't know, I might do something next week when I come back here, because I've obviously not got access to a computer while I'm staying with my family. I'm probably going to be streaming some more games in the future. More, not Creatures, obviously not Creatures, other games as well as Creatures Docking Station. Because it's a lot, I think it's a lot better than just doing the videos and stuff, because I can just sit back and play it. I don't have to worry about the time and stuff and uploading it and rendering it, as I've already said. And so yeah, I hope everyone's enjoyed this, and make sure you leave me a comment in the live chat box, or in the comment section once this is finished, and subscribe if you like, because I've got more videos planned, and hopefully I'll see everyone again soon, and I hope everyone has a great Christmas. So yeah, I'll see y'all soon. See ya.